Organizer Mr. Vinod, please come. Allied Sports ready? Okay. Hearty welcome all the viewers. This is Pharmaceutical Cricket League, Season 1, Day number 10, Match number 1. Laurus Labs Unit 2 taking on Torrent Pharma. We have Mr. Vinod, the organizer, to toss the coin. Who would make the call? Laurus will call. Heads is the call. It is heads, which means Laurus Labs, you won the toss. What do you choose?
Bowling.
Okay, Kritam match, మీరు already గెలుచున్నారు. And ఈ match లో any changes?
2 changes.
Okay, all the best. And Torrent Pharma, ఒకవేళ టాస్ వినితే మీరేం చూస్ చేసుకుంటారు?
Actually won the toss, bat first.
Okay.
Some changes will be there to auditors into the team, so that I will write the choice to bat first. If I won the toss.
Okay, right now you're coming to bowl first. So till what total you want to restrict your opponent?
Below 70.
Okay, all the best for that. Viewers, news from the center. Laurus Labs Unit 2 has won the toss and they will be batting first. Sorry, one more take. So news from the center. Laurus Labs Unit 2 has won the toss and they will be bowling first. This is day number 10, match number totally, this is 27. Still 13 matches to go to decide the trophy winner. Right now there are 15 teams that have been competing for the trophy of Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back with the live action and commentary.
హలో
Players, please make it soon. Batters, you can start walking. Batsman, please start. Welcome back. Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1 has entered day number 10, which is match number 27 overall. 7-1 in the second league stage, the second knockout stage. Laurus Labs Unit 2 won the toss and chose to field. Torrent Pharma have their batters Subramaniam and Chinnam Naidu will face Hardik Shankar with the ball. Everything set for the start. Here we go. First ball has gone through the defense line on the money. The first ball is impressive. The rules for the fielders, these sort of balls often beating of the batsman. Very nicely, and in the follow through, two interesting balls to start with. One beating of the batsman, this one has come off the bat but whistles as a dot. The first 3 overs has been considered as a mandatory power play. Played it, and that is going to be the first runs with that quick running between the wickets. Also the batsman fell down and he is down after completing the run. Subramaniam gets off the mark. That brings Chinnam Naidu to be on strike. Winning the game is the only option for any team to proceed further. Right to hit it on the onside. Not convincing, but still the ball goes towards third man for a single. Chinnam Naidu is off the mark. Seems like from the boundary line here comes inside the circle, the fielder at middle. Placed with the soft hands, a backward point for 1. You can see the bowler has chosen to bowl mostly on off stump, outside the off stump. 2 men standing on the boundary line. Long on and mid wicket. In fact, the man is at square leg, not mid wicket. This tournament has been organized by Nissi Chemicals and Surgicals, thanks to Mr. Sundar. Gets on top of that. That's going to be a one-step carry for him. Good to see that he's just a single run. That finishes the first over with 4 runs on the board. Two for Subramaniam, 2 for Chinnam Naidu, 4 runs conceded by Shankar. Prasad comes to bowl. Likes to pull on the back foot, but Prasad didn't give that elevation for him. The power play field is on the boundary line. There is deep backward point along with long on. Rarely we see this sort of beginning. Prasad does well and he's bowling into the right-hander. Chinnam Naidu batting on 2 from 4. Both the batsmen with the same number of balls and runs. Delightful attempt that has gone for wide outside the off stump. He just released the ball and we could see his intention. Wants to bowl into the right-hander. He's coming up over the stumps but pitched the ball outside the off stump line. Hits nicely but straight to the bowler. It has been a late reaction from the batsman to apply the shot. Inside the field, there are 7. Hits on top of that. Catches the call. I think that's going to land safe for sure. Attempt is perfect from this man. He saved a couple of runs for sure. In the meantime, they'll take 2. Chinnam Naidu. He waited for the bounce and then played in the air. Gets into the drive, that will be the first breakthrough. Chinnam Naidu looking for a big shot. The healthy outside edge has made the part, which means Prasad is off the mark with his wicket. And a safe take by the keeper behind. Torrent Pharma lose their first on 7. Chinnam Naidu has gone for 4. It is Ishwar behind the stumps. Made that catch look easy, but sometimes these rotational catches also trouble the keepers to be, especially while grabbing that. Manohar Naveen flicks it on the onside. He gets off the mark, hitting one towards short fine leg. With this 2 overs completed, the score moves on to 8 for 1. Shankar continues, likely to finish the power play. Well, economical start here by Laurus Labs Unit 2. Slash hard on the backward, catches the corner, cannot be taken. Seems like it's put down. Need to wait for the umpire signal, he says 4. The collection of the shot is too good to rush from Manohar Naveen. He just now came in and smashed the ball to his fine leg. It was clear hit for 4. That has been asked to be punished with a short line ball. Sometimes it won't be that easy for the bowlers to handle. There is no proper grip on this red tennis. And that's the reason scores of something above 100 will become much regularly. Gets into the drive, and that's amazing stuff. Seems like it has been onto the stumps. In the meantime, there comes a non-striker charging much quickly, Subramaniam. This is quality cricket going on in Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. Right now there are top quality teams as the initial knockouts completed. In the second stage, both the sides have been the winners of the previous game. Torrent Pharma won their previous game, chasing 80. Correct. And that should be 4. The fielder can't reach there. That has been a very talented shot. Doesn't seem to be a bad ball at all. Credits to the man in form. He has done his best here, hitting the top of that. And some of these shots reminds of Virendra Sehwag. Rise to take on a run. It's a good recovery from the bowler. In the previous game, Gland Pharma Unit 2 won against Vijayasree Organics, making 112. Another comeback we could see, but the non-striker makes it look easy. So far 11 runs we have seen from the first 5. With one more to finish the power play. One boundary each. The previous boundary scored by Subramaniam, that quality stroke, along with that pull shot of the first ball, which is scored by Manohar Naveen. Slow ball likes to deceive the batsman, but he reads it properly. Subramaniam gets one. He would retain the strike after the power play. 3 completed. The score is 20 for 1. 12 runs came of this, with 1 boundary each for either batsman. Shankar will have another over. Seems like a new bowler, or it might be Prasad who comes in. Need to see. A hearty welcome one and all to Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1, organized by Nisi Chemicals and Surgicals. Special thanks to Mr. Sundar, the Managing Director of the company, who has come up with a brilliant initiative to introduce cricket in the history of Vizag Pharma industry. The first ever tournament where this is considered as the IPL for the pharma sector. And also, having an idea is something great, but the greater thing is that the implementation, which is done by Mr. Vinod and co. Mr. Vinod, the organizer, has approached lots of companies. Initially, it was less response, but as time went on, 70 responses came where he said we can do for the first 40. The first 40 started to play on Feb 7th. So that was 10 days ago. As matches passed, we have seen the knockout stage where 40 teams became 20 teams, and out of 20, this is the hunt for 10 teams, the second level of this knockout stage. Welcome, Mr. Vinod. Thanks for joining us. That is going to be a quick single. Scored by Subramaniam. And every day there would be one particular guest to present the man of the match. Ramesh has been called up, and on the first 2 balls, 2 singles for either batsman. One from Subramaniam, one from Naveen. Wants to sweep that reverse. Punched away. That results for a single. The first tradition itself is successfully organized. Lifts it up. Likely to find the gap. Seems to be the first one in the over. That has gone for 4. Tremendous placement using the pace of Ramesh. Naveen does well, hitting his second boundary. And this pace steadily added 20 from 12. This is the necessity of a partnership. And we could see These two doing that, Naveen and Subramaniam. Lifted in the air for a while. That won't be mattering for the batsman. They'll take one. With 8 runs coming off it, after 4 overs the score is 28 for 1. Today's guest during the Man of the Match presentation is going to be Mr. Kundru Ramu, Sales Executive from Micro Express. He'll be joining us soon. Sudhakar is asked to bowl. Likes to check the shot, but the fielder there allows to stop and allows the batsman to go for the second. So runs started to flow every now and then, and this one is the 3rd boundary for this man. 2nd boundary for Naveen, and of course, already 2 boundaries scored by Subramaniam. A steady start, these two have given 28 from 16 balls. Wicket for 7. Subramaniam and Naveen started to play with some responsibility. The toss won by Laurus Labs Unit 2. The bowling side won their previous game, batting first, while the batting side, Torrent Pharma, won their previous game while chasing the target. Torrent Pharma chased 80 runs to win their first game. Laurus Labs Unit 2 batted first, scored 112 and then won the game by almost 30 runs. It's a different scenario. In the previous game, the team who batted first is bowling now. And as per the previous game, the team who chased the target is batting first. As the power play restrictions are off, we can see most of them on the boundary line. Long on, long off, covers, finds again mid-wicket. Likes to create some time and room. It's in the gap. It must be a couple of runs. That's a good gap finding technique. Naveen does well because there is a chance to hit the boundaries, and that's the reason the field inside skipper wants to have his men on the boundary line. And those gaps, either at mid-on, mid-off, short square leg, backward point, they'll try to do. Likely to hit a one-step carry zone. In the meantime, the non-striker making that quick. Subramaniam completes a single. Sneaking behind the stumps. The breakthrough they have been waiting for has come now. Subramaniam, the other opener, gets back to the dugout. Credits to Sudhakar. He's hoped to mark with this wicket. Behind the stumps, it has been fabulous to watch from Ishwar. With his 5 overs completed, the score moves on to 38 for 2. Likes to leave that in the air. It landed safe. This is over number 6 that initiated with Ramesh bowling to the new man. Shivasai Kiran has been called up. Ramesh does well. He's tempting the batsman to get into the drive, but unfortunately it's going to be a dot behind. Likes to connect the bat, but not in the gap. Wicket at the needed time for the men in green. Likes to hit it on the onside. There's an attempt to hit it down the ground. But Ramesh has been quicker to do. Beaten the batsman with his pace. Shivasai Kiran yet to get off the mark. Likes to push. It's going to be dot. There goes inside with the wicket. Power play finishes, the first 6 overs finished with 39 for 3. A run under wicket, this is beneficial from Ramesh, which means the new man has to go. Shiva Sai Kumar goes without scoring. Ramesh bowled him completely. Venki will be the new man. It's time for the strategic timeout. Welcome back. Time for the second half of this innings. Up to now, the bowler has come from the pavilion end. The bowlers will be coming from the forest end. It's 39 for 3 in the first 6 overs. Venki, the skipper, joins sit batsman Naveen. Ishwar started well, and there has been on to the stumps. That has come so close in a way that he's going to be dismissed for sure. Lifted up, and this one carries towards the fielder. Smart catch. Tremendous balance he maintained. He has been pretty sure that his body doesn't touch the boundary line. The batsman won't like to walk away and attempt for a good shot. But credits to the fielder there, which means Naveen has to depart for 18 from 12. Ishwar strikes in the first over. It's 39 for 4. Charan does well, standing at the boundary line in the final equation. Laurus Labs Unit 2, seems like the captain's choice is right. It's just about run about 38 balls, 39 runs, taking 4 wickets, which means both the batsmen are new to the crease. Krishna Paila comes in. Played nicely, looks to find the gap, it covers. Has been just a single. Krishna has got off the mark. 3 balls. Plays it with the solo throw. The bowler himself collects it. From this point, something above 90-95 can be a fighting total. Catches the call. One of the easiest of takes we could see. The bowler himself becomes the catcher. Rinky goes without scoring. Seems like the captain walks off. Half of the side back in the dugout for Torrent Pharma. A delightful turnout in this contest for Laurus. 2 wickets from the wicketkeeper. And of course he becomes the bowler now. He has been a good catcher of his own bowling, Ishwar. The batsman unable to control the bounce, hits it up and attempting the big shot. Here go the 2 official umpires initiated from the tournament, Mr. Naresh, Mr. Dhruva. This is telecasted live and exclusive on Elite Sports, where you can find the best view, best video and best audio of this PCL. Gaurashankar comes in, seems like he's the captain. I do remember now. He just got off the mark on the first ball. Close to run a ball contest. At the moment, the score is 41 for 5. If they bat like this, they can score something above 70. Two runs and 2 wickets of it. Amazing from Ishwar. Prasad asked to bowl his second over. 4 runs and a wicket from his first. That was hit hard, it was made by Jagadish. Steps a bit back. It's a dot. So far 4 boundaries have been struck in this innings and just 2 extras, 2 wides. My goodness, it's like a play between the bowler and the keeper. The batsman is being asked the questions that is answered with the pace of the bowler. More often he's beating up the batsman on the back foot. Gauri Shankar and Krishna need to fight for something around 85. It means for every over, they need to score 12 or more. Shankar has been called up to his second spell. He's into his last over. Drifted and created some room and time. They will look for the second, that is for sure. Also the fielder's allowance makes it look easy. $18 is all. This is that well. It should be in the gap, and that is 4 runs. Well placed between midfield and long on. There's found the gap. The momentum is on steadily by Torrent Pharma. The fielder has been there towards covers boundary, but seems to be there was difficulty for the fielder. So 10 runs came out of the first 3 balls. Lost to make it number 3 of the over, and he's on 3-0. Seems like Torrent Pharma are back in the game, and especially this pair are at 28 from 17. When it was a tough situation, these two started to be responsible. Shankar, seeming to be under pressure, has offered 14 runs of the first 4 balls. Still to come. Seems like the most expensive over of this innings still now. A 6 and 3 boundaries in this partnership. Wants to come round the stumps. Can he make some difference, Shankar? He has made the difference with his dot. What a beginning initially, 3 boundaries in a row. In this over, all the balls played by one man. Krishna facing Shankar. He'll have 2 dots to finish his spell. Shankar does well. 14 from it. After 10 overs, the score is 68 for 5. Torrent Pharma feels satisfied with this. They got 14 in it. But last 2 balls, not even. Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1 is going on a successful note. This is organized by Nisi Chemicals and Surgicals. We are thankful to Mr. Sundar, the Managing Director of NCS, has got a tremendous the magical person, the talented, hard-working personality, Mr. Vinod. who is the main reason to initiate cricket, especially from the paper to the implementation part. Torrent into his last
అయితే నేను చూస్తున్నాను కదా స్క్రీన్ చూడకపోతే
wicket for Ramesh and a nice take by Ishwar Rao. Vasu Babu comes into bat. That's wide number 3 of this innings. Lots of consistency from the bowling side. No much extras offered. We haven't seen any overthrows. It is off the bat, quick move to the back foot. The bowler wants to collect and he does it. He becomes the fielder. And lots of eyes on Gauri Shankar, who got a 6, scored 11 from 9 till now. If he's on strike, he can make the difference. Sensible game that is, puts it down the ground towards covers for 1. Vasu Babu has got off the mark of the first ball single. Now he will be on strike. Great piece of cricket. Good to watch this from the left-hander, asking the batsman to hit it down the ground. But Ramesh is fabulous. Offered just 4 runs and took a wicket in the first 5 balls of his last over. 2 for 13, and let us see how he's going to finish his spell. Hits it nicely in the follow through. The bowler recollects. Single to finish. Ramesh doesn't like that. 5 runs off it and the wicket. Torrent Pharma are on 73 for 6. 6 balls remaining. 6 out of 6 make the target 80. If 11-12 are scored, then something above 85 has to be chased by Laurus. It means the needed run rate during the chase is going to be 7 and over. Ramesh finished his spell 3 overs, 2 for 14. It's been a hot sunny day. Seems like the summer season has entered. The sunlight is absorbing the energy, and it's difficult to imagine during March, April and May. So everyone needs to take good care. The crunchy stage of the tournament is on. Ishwar came into bowl, bowling it much quicker outside the off stump. He started over with a dot. And we don't expect a bowler coming to his first over, which is the team's last over, and that too pitching the ball at the right areas. Last break down the ground, no contact at all, chance of a run out. And that seems to be a run somehow. Which means Gauri Shankar will be on strike. By signal by the umpire. Slow ball deceiving the skipper. He's brilliant to watch on. My goodness, his experiment went the wrong way. Umpire says that is going to be a wide outside the off stump. It doesn't seem to be a bad start at all. 2 runs for the first 2 balls. This is wide number 4 of this innings. Charging over the front foot, hits in the gap. That will be for Gauri Shankar scores a much needed boundary under pressure. The use of his footwork has helped him for sure. 3 balls remaining. The score climbs on to 79. In the first 6 overs they made 39. Compared to that, there are more runs in the second half. This is technique, an amazing technique applied. The bowler likes to release his full pace, and this one is outside the off stump somewhere, especially from the point where we are sitting. The commentary couldn't be that accurate as we couldn't see whether it's bowled on the off stump, outside the off stump from this angle. The online viewers are lucky enough to watch it. This is a clever shot. That has gone for 4. Not easy to stop at all. And the ball has landed just in front of the fielder. And the pace of the bowler has made this ball to be 4. The batsman simply helped the ball on its way. These are precious runs. Torrent Pharma into the 80s now. 83 for 6 with 1 ball to go. Gauri Shankar has been responsible. 10 runs off the first 5 balls. That's the finish. And he finishes in style. Seems like the maximum result has come on the last ball. This is captain's knock. He scored the needed runs in the last over. But the first 2 balls are just 1. Then in the next 4 balls he started to be explosive. On the whole, it has been
బ్యాగ్లో సురేష్ బ్యాగ్లో ఉన్నాయి.
అక్కడ దూరం
బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ కూడా వస్తుంది వీడియోలో.
కెమెరాకు వాయిస్ వస్తుంది, కెమెరాకు వాయిస్ వస్తుంది.
Welcome back. The time for the chase. Ramesh and Rama Suresh will start the proceedings for Laurus Labs Unit 2. With the ball, here comes the skipper, Winky. Here we go. Lifts it up. The first ball results as a wicket. Of course, it's not the skipper, but still Winky will celebrate this as a bowler. What a beginning. Seems like it's been the second time we saw the first ball wicket in Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. Ramesh attempted for the bigger one, but fielder at long off has made that look easy. This is Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1, brought to us by Nissi Chemicals and Surgicals. Special thanks to Mr. Sundar, the Managing Director of Nissi Chemicals and Surgicals, for initiating such a valuable tournament in the pharma industry of Visakhapatnam. The match is happening at C.K. Naidu Stadium. We all know about C.K. Naidu, who has been the first skipper of the Indian team, where India was playing cricket during the 1930s. And C.K. Naidu is someone who played 47 years of first-class cricket, which is the highest even now. Venki took the wicket. Prasanna Kumar has taken a catch. Next to bat is Gauri. Seems like he finds. My goodness. It happened for the first time in Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. Never happened this sort of thing. Laurus Unit 2 can't believe this. Magical beginning by Venki. What a damage he has done. Tremendous. It is missed now. This one it finds like the previous one. It's long gone. It's Dali Naidu who has taken that catch. Gauri has to go. Laurus Unit 2 in troubles. Double trouble. Shankar comes in. Not an impressive start with the ball, but he is likely to produce something special with the ball, with the bat. He's on a hat-trick. The first ever hat-trick ball in the first over. This is the first time to see in PCL. Let us see if he can make it a hat-trick wicket. Driven for one. Slight fumble, chance of a run out. Direction could have been a trouble. Good to see a couple of runs made by Shankar. Even the bowler could not have expected this, but Venki with an amazing beginning. Likely to hit. Umpire says it is on the pads. Means on the legs. So that's going to be dot number 3. This is Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1, initiated with 40 teams. The second stage when 20 teams were there. Likes to sweep it on, and there comes a boundary. Shankar is the scorer. Nicely struck this one towards square leg. Gone for 4. There are a couple of wickets to start with. Then the hat-trick ball went on for 2 runs, followed by a dot and boundary. Through the covers, the catch. He's taken. Shankar goes. And why to take the risk, I don't understand. It is not a very huge target. They can take a calculated risk. But losing 3 wickets in the first over is hurting definitely the team of Laurus. Power play in progress for the first 3 overs. This is the first time to see a bowler coming up with 3 wickets in the first over itself. The first, second and the last ball. The first, second and the last ball. Laurus Unit 2 need to be watchful. Watchful. Shivasai Kiran comes to bowl. He made a fine start. Batsman wanted to hit that towards square leg. The power play in progress where two men can be standing on the boundary line. Long off and mid-wicket placed on the boundary line. Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. So far 14 teams on fighting for the trophy. And today there will be 3 less teams by the end of the day. Gets into the drive. It's going to be a quick run. Through the covers, there goes a single. Rama Suresh gets off the mark. Satyanarayana wants to play that wide, says the umpire. The first wide of this innings comes now. Venki's magical beginning will definitely make the batsman to think. My goodness, this could have been taken. For a while, the batsman had his heart in his mouth. Finally, he survives. Covers fielder done his best, but he puts that down. Waited onto the back foot, and the shot. Third man has misfielded. That will add 2 runs. Might be 3. Should be 3. The fielder is not so quick. 3 comfortable runs added to the total. Both the batsmen are off the mark. Six runs of the first 5 balls. .90 is the target. The long off and mid-wicket standing on the boundary line. It's 13 for 3. Venki is protected for next spell, so Subramaniam comes into bowl to complete the power play. 10 overs remaining, 77 to win. Bowls it slow, and he's clever enough to hit the batsman's body. There is no reaction at all. The ball came on the onside. The batsman could have had another thought in mind. He expected the ball on the off stump. And this is often the problem when the medium pacers come up with those slow balls. The batsman will be more aware of that because they can't be premeditated to attempt the shots. They have to watch till the last moment, and when the ball is pitched on, mostly they move onto the back foot. Satya gets 1. 4 balls, the batting side need to test their boundary hitting conditions. So for 1 boundary scored. It has been a single towards third man. Third man has done better. Pushed for one. This one at point. Laurus Labs trying to recover from the situation where they have lost 3 quick wickets. This pair, Suresh and Satya, adding some valuable runs. But that the power play has finished, there's going to be a quicker chance for a single. Umpire feels that the batsman is safe. Power play completed. With 4 runs coming off it, the score is 17 for 3. Runs needed 73 from 54, required 108.1. Shivasai continues. 7 runs off his first. No more restrictions of the power play. 5 men can stand near the boundary line. Covers long on, long off. Fine leg. And the fielder standing at mid-wicket. Simply waited on the back foot, but unable to convert that in the gap. Shiva beats up the batsman so well. Suresh, the one on strike, already scored 6 from 8. There's a necessity of a partnership. The strike rotate should be there. Wants to hit it over. No contact at all with the bat. This is an amazing beginning here. Shivasai does well. Likes it to get into the right-hander. Hits the deck on the off stump. Catches the call and that has been raised away. At least a couple of runs will be added. A fine backup is on. And that backup has definitely restricted a run. Both the fielders have done good. 2 runs came of it. This is Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1 happening at C.K. Naidu Stadium, organized by Nissi Chemicals and Surgicals. All the companies are thankful to Mr. Sundar, the managing director of this Nissi Chemicals and Surgicals, started introducing cricket. Getting into the drive, here comes a couple. They would try, but the fielder has big, sensational there. will be a single. 3 runs of the first 4 balls. Required run rate close to 9 runs and over. Smashed, catches the call. The land safe, and there's going to be a single more. Could have been the second one actually. They need to run the first one hard. Strike rate is acceptable by these two. Wants to put it over, but umpire says it's a wide. The second wide of this innings. Laurus Labs, Unit 2. If they have to proceed to the next level, they need to score 90 in this game. Placed on the back foot, will only be a single towards the short covers region. That's a good thing from this player. 6 runs came off it. The score is 23 for 3. Runs needed 67 from 48. Suresh and Satya have added 17 from 18. At some stage it was 6 for 3. Now it has come up to 23 for 3. Seems like the triple wicket taker has been called up. Venki wants to have more wickets. Rama Suresh, the opener, is on, batting on 10 from 12. That's going to be a wide on the leg side. Venki has taken 3 wickets in the first over. Both the batsmen gone for a duck. And that's off the leg, so they can't run for this, the umpire says. Ramesh and Gauri gone for a duck, and then it's Shankar who got out for 6. Smashed at the point where he is. We could see the fielders have been scattered to the right places. The skipper has been doing his job with efficiency, getting the bowlers in time. He's coming up with the right bowlers at the right ends. Venki likely to trouble more. It's been just a single of the first 3 along with that wide number 3 of this innings. Turning out to be another tiny over. This one is a reverse sweep attempt from Satya. He's taking on a risky bowler. Likes to sweep on the onside. Fine leg interrupts the flow. Will be just a single. Just 3 from the first 5. Likes to do it in the gap. Scores a coverage there. There's a first boundary from this man. Rama Suresh finishes nicely. 7 came off it. After 5 overs, the score is 30 for 3. Suresh scoring half of the runs, 15 from 15. Scoring the innings second boundary and his first boundary. Against Venki, this is the first boundary. Laurus Labs, Unit 2 are likely to get back their rhythm. These two have added 24 from 24. Another over that is coming up, which is the last one from this end, the pavilion end. Runs needed 60 from 42. Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1 invites you all, thanks to Mr. Sundar, the Managing Director of Nissi Chemicals and Surgicals, for initiating this tournament, introducing cricket in pharma industry of Vizag. And every team is thankful to Mr. Vinod as well, working for more than a couple of runs with his team, coordinating with many of the companies here on Vizag. Gauri Shankar, the captain, walks in. It will be a single at backward point. So talking about Mr. Vinod, he believes that hard work can give the results. Catches the call, it has landed safe. Will be a couple of runs and that should be four. Rama Suresh once again gets into the act. There was lots of width and room for the batsman to hit it on the up. Gauri Shankar has bowled a loser that has been well cleared for four, and also the fielder initially seemed like a couple, then got four. Smashed it long off. Amazing run. 2 runs comfortably taken. Satyanarayana running towards a danger end. 2 more to Suresh. So talking about Mr. Vinod, his team has helped him so well. Mr. MP Naidu, Mr. Pradeep, Mr. Ramesh too. Mr. Ayyappa. Lifted away nicely, that was gone for 4. Seems like Laurus Unit 2 have scored their first sixer of this morning. Tremendous. Previously it was from the bowling side. Torrent Pharma's captain has done it. For Laurus Unit 2, it is Rama Suresh making this an expensive over. 13 runs of the first 4 and 12 runs of the last 3 from this man. Makes a comeback but still whistles as a single. Gauri Shankar does well. And amongst the organizing committee, Mr. Ayyappa is there. Mr. Shekhar, Mr. Sandeep. Likewise, everyone is contributing so much, like experienced individuals, these, I feel so. 6 completed. First, halfway down the line, the score moves on to 45 for 3. Half of the runs are scored in the first half. There's still half remaining, 45 more. 45 from 36 already there, 45 from 36 still needed. So in this gap, once again, should appreciate the glory of the organizing committee who have been working hard irrespective of the climatic conditions, and also they are making sure that everything is done on time. So can be the offerings during the snacks, breakfast, lunch, making sure that the teams are coming on time, receiving the valuable guests, and also the verification of their documents is done in a proper sequence. And there is no query at all since day one. If we could see, no query, no argument, no controversies on the ground. For this, we have to give the credits to the umpires, Mr. Naresh and Mr. Dhruva, especially Mr. Naresh, who has been well experienced, knows how to deal with these situations. He alerts everyone, especially during the presentation, toss and whatnot. He makes his involvement in every element, Mr. Naresh. Since match 1, which started on February 7th, the day went on successfully so far. So every match turned out to be much better. So credits to Mr. Naresh for doing this. And likewise, Risky Chemicals and Surgicals, the organizing body for initiating this tournament, has created a friendly nature and a sportive atmosphere for the Vizag Pharma companies. Previously, there was less communication and less contact. So when there is a requirement, the companies do approach each other. So they'll have the chat, some little friendship. But now the bonding increases by this tournament. Time for the second half. Subramaniam bowling to Satyanarayana. He punches that right from the center of the plate for 1. He's offering good support to his partner Rama Suresh. At the moment, Rama Suresh batting on 28 from 19 with a couple of boundaries and a sixer. Satyanarayana has made 9 from 12. So the ability of Mr. Vinod matters the most. If he didn't take this seriously, then the possibility of PCL is very tough. You can see a fielder coming from the offside to onside. It finds like he has been placed. That's in the slot, asking the batsman to hit the shot. Subramaniam does well. Ramesh Suresh is someone who is dealing with boundaries and a 6 over. It's my pleasure to invite the guests during the man of the match presentation, Mr. Kondro Ramu. We invite Mr. Kondro Ramu, sales executive from Micro Express. Hearty welcome to you. Thanks for joining Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. Likewise, on the field cricket is a teamwork, and off the field is also a teamwork executed by the young people. Smashes hard. Seems like he finds the gap. But the fielder at his best. Torrent Pharma doing the right thing. It means it's an unusual dismissal. Less often we see, and that is not expected from a good pair like Suresh and Satya. He could have informed that he is leaving the crease. Laurus unit, valuable partnership which added 4. One of them is back to the dugout. Satyanarayana has to leave the field, run out, and the opportunity created by Manohar Naveen and Subramaniam, gone for 9 from 12. 42 runs these two have added for the 4th wicket. A tremendous support he offered for his side, Subramaniam. It's my pleasure to invite the guest during the Man of the Match presentation. Hearty welcome, Mr. Kondro Ramu, the sales executive from Micro Express. And we are happy to see you joining Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. We already know your efficiency in your respective work, and a talented person like you joining as a guest is a honor for us in PCL. M. Torrent comes into the attack. He is the non-strike goal to Rama Suresh. One single catches the call and it's gone. This time the shot is perfectly onto the stumps, no missing at all, which means a disappointing breakthrough. Sharon has to depart without facing a single ball. We often consider run out as a suicide in cricket, but two of them happened now. This one is pretty unlucky. Well, he didn't even face a ball, but he's back to the dugout. Laurus Unit 2 lose their 5th wicket in 7 overs. Laurus Unit 2 are on 48 for 5 runs, needed 42 from 30. This over consisted 3 runs, which came through run-outs. So this quality cricket from the bowling side. Torrent Pharma believe that they have lots of chances to win this game. Sudhakar, the new man in. New batter facing new bowler Krishna. Sudhakar gets one, will be one. Laurus Unit 2 have to score with something around 8.5 to win this game. One of the batsmen who's set, Suresh, is there, batting on 30 from 24. Unless he's at the crease, there is no much trouble for the batting side. Likes to hit it in the gap. Clever attempt from the bowler Krishna. In the first half they made 45, but in the next 8 balls 4 runs are scored and 2 wickets are down. That shows a tremendous fight back by the bowling side Torrent. Yes, there after a couple of days we could see the helicopter going on, watching the insides of Pharmaceutical Cricket League. Surprisingly, 3 helicopters have come, not even 1. The way they go seem like the fish are moving in an aquarium. That slow movement. So Vinod, we are surprised to see 3 helicopters watching the game. Organizer Mr. Vinod has arranged this, a view from the top angle. We don't have drones, we have helicopters. White call that brings up the 50 mark. In 7.4, The equation at the moment, it's 39 from 27. Catch will be the call, but two fielders trying that, square leg and fine leg. Finally, the ball touches the boundary line. It could have been taken. Catches are not meant to be left at this point of the game, because one simple drop opportunity can change the entire view. That has been the first boundary for this man, Sudhakar. Krishna likely to get back his rhythm. This one came as a single. Sudhakar would be happy offering the strike to the man in form, Suresh, who is batting on 30 from 26. Slow ball attempt. Suresh reads that well. And the ball placed at point, single to finish number 8. With 9 runs coming off it, the score moves on to 57 for 5. Runs needed 33 from 24. Possibility for either sides. A wicket or more at this stage will definitely make Torrent Pharma to bounce back. A couple of good overs without a wicket can create the chances for Laurus. Suresh batting on 31 of 27, Sudhakar 6 from 3. Venki has been called up. At least a wicket or more he would aim for sure. First 2 overs 13 runs. First over itself 3 wickets. This is an interesting contest between Suresh versus Venki. Venki started out with a dot. He seems to be in a better form this morning. Likes to push it on. But it's been the other way. The ball has been released by Venki. He does well. This medium pacer is likely to create troubles for the batting side. Laurus unit to dugout doesn't like this. Once again, the same result is on, rolling it outside the off stump. Asking the batsman to drive it. Has got a third man and finds it inside the circle. And the fielder standing it square. In the air. This is going to be a phenomenal wicket. Suresh has to go. Venki finds. This is what I have been telling about this man. He would target a wicket or more in the over. He got one. This is wicket number 4. Which means Venki will be the 4th bowler to have a 4-wicket haul in the tournament. We haven't had number 5. Need to see who could be the first bowler to do so. But for now, Venki enjoys his 4 wickets. Runs needed 33 from 20. The set batsman, the run scorer, is back to the dugout. A well-made 31 from 31, Suresh. Which means the new batter will face this 4-wicket bowler. It is Ishwar. Ishwar facing Venki. Sensational stuff. This is his last over. He came up with 3 dots, then a wicket, now a dot to the new man. This over is turning out to be one of the crucial overs in this innings. And that's going to be the end of his spell. Just a single offered. Batsman made sure that it's not going to be a maiden, which means a run and a wicket in his last over for Winky. He completed his spell with 3 overs, 4 for 14. Just a single of it, and the team score is 58 for 69 overs. Runs needed 32 from 18. 3 overs, 32 runs required. Runs needed 32 from 18, with almost 11 runs required every over. Ishwar, the new man, will be on strike, and the bowler coming up is Krishna. 9 runs off his first. This is Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. Every match is going to be a close encounter. Wants to apply some hook shot on the onside. Missed the length entirely. Krishna does well. Torrent made 89 and they are likely to restrict. A dot to start with. Still 32 runs to win this game, with about 11 runs and over. Usually we have seen a successful chases, something about 85, 90, 95. Attempt for the big shot. It has been played down the ground. Quick single. Krishna does well. And during the first half it was 45 in a comfortable position. But last 9.2 overs we have seen 14 runs and the loss of 3 wickets. There goes the runs are on. That has blazed away a much needed boundary, this one. Sudhakar gets his second. Another crunchy encounter is for sure. Chances are on for either sides. Can be Torrent, can be Laurus. It must be outside the off stump somewhere else, or else the batsman will have that opportunity. Likes to hit on the up, and it's been signaled as a no ball by the square leg umpire and also the main umpire, which means Laurus, you need to improve their chances. The good thing is that not only the extra run, it also gives the opportunity for a free hit. 25 needed from 15. It's Ishwar, the newcomer, will be on strike. It's in the air. That reaches the distance.
Watch break అవుతుంది.
My goodness.
ఎడమ్తున్నా? ఓకే. ఇలా
Utilized for a sixer, and sorry, due to that technical reason we missed that description. However, once again a hearty welcome to our valuable guest at the moment, Mr. Kundru Ramu, sales executive from Micro Express Company, and on the screen we can see him. Good to see such an elegant personality from Micro Express. Mr. Kundru Ramu, hearty welcome to you to Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1 on behalf of Mr. Sundar and also Mr. Vinod. Moves on to the front foot. Still, we could see some hope for either sides. Krishna does well. It's 19 needed from 13. 13 runs already of the first 5 balls. Smashed. A difficult opportunity. The fielder is nowhere in a good position. 2 runs came that could have been a wicket. No chance and room to make some errors. If Torrent loses this game, it's completely due to the misfielding and dropping opportunities. With this, after 10 overs, the score is 73 for 6. Runs needed 17 from 12. This can be the deciding over number 11. Seems like Subbu has been called up. Needed requirement of 8.5, the run rate. Subramaniam has been called up, well economical in his first 2 overs. Even though there is no wicket, he considered just 7 runs. 15 runs came in the last over. That has made the difference, giving lots of hope to the batters. It means Torrent Pharma is under pressure. Over by over, you can see the pressure being transferred from one team to the other team. Guessing the drive, and it's a precious one. That could have been stopped in the further throw. However, a single on the first ball seems like there is a chance for the batsman. Now they would think of a couple or more. Both the batsmen likely to complete the target. It means Subramaniam has to come up with balls onto the stumps. Sticking to the basics is simple, and that can be the key. Has he found? He finds the gap, finds the fielder as well. In the meantime, they cross the line for the second. Fielding standards needed to be improved. The timing has been good this one. That is well satisfactory for a couple of runs. Ishwar has done it. Runs needed 14 from 10. 13 to tie, 14 to win. That has in the float. This is more than a gold coin. A dot ball in the final over segment. Subramaniam does well. Offered just 3 runs of the first 3 balls. Cracking noise of the bat. My goodness, this is brilliant. And that's what I've been talking about, the fielding standards improvement. Mid-wicket has done it. There has been just a single. Previously it was 2 runs of the same show. Runs here, 13 from 8. Lots of consistency from Subramaniam with the ball. Sudhakar times it. He times it to the fielder. Super stuff. Forward running catch, and despite of the sunlight, he has taken that cleanly. Long ball is the catcher. Subramaniam deserves a wicket. He got the first one. Wicket of Ishwar. Sorry, wicket of Sudhakar. Gone for 11 from 7. Just 4 runs of the first 5 balls, and what a finish it is going to be from Subramaniam. The catcher is Chinnam Naidu, standing at long on. As said before, this over can be the turning point. But we never know. A good shot on the last ball will make the situations in favor of them. 13 from 7 needed. The new man is Prasad. Interesting to see a left-hander on strike. Can he make the difference? So far there is lots of consistency and ability to take the wickets. We observe that in Subramaniam. Wants to come once again in the same direction over the stumps, and there will be a fielder standing at the covers region on the 30-yard circle. 1 man at point. It's 77 for 7. Here comes the last ball from Subramaniam to the new batter Prasad. He's checking the fielders at the moment. Not a chance at all to score a single. The bowler does well. Subramaniam finishes with 1 for 11 in 3 overs. This over consisted just 4 runs. Last ball, so the last over, runs required are 13. It's 13 from 6. And the next match playing teams, captains, please make sure that documentation verification is done and be ready for the toss. There will be the presentation after this over, followed by toss. So captains, please be ready. The guest during the toss and also the man of the match presentation will be Mr. Kundru Ramo, sales executive from Micro Express. He joined us already, and a hearty welcome to you on behalf of Pharmaceutical Cricket League Management, which is Rissi Chemicals and Surgicals, operated by Mr. Sundar. 13 from 6 needed of the last over. Need to see who's bowling the last one. New bowler will be finishing the things for the side. Dali Naidu comes in. He contributed with 1 catch so far. He didn't get the opportunity to bat this day. but he has been asked to bowl the last over. It's a brave move by the captain. He believes in the skills of Dali Naidu. Now let us see how Ishwar is going to respond. He's set at the center, batting on 13 from 10 with a huge 6 off his bat towards mid-wicket in the previous overs. 77 for 7, 14 from 6. Here comes Dali Naidu bowling to Ishwar. If he takes a single, then Prasad, the new batter, will be on strike. He might be targeting a couple or more. Desperate need of boundaries in the over. Rights to Richie Top, catches the call. That has fallen short of the fielder there. 2 comfortable runs, which means Ishwar is going to be on strike for the next ball. The recognized batsman at the moment is Ishwar. 11 runs required of 5. We haven't seen any tight match or a super over so far. Not the proper timing, still has the ability to go for the second. They need to run quickly. Frustration for the fielder there. He thought of stopping the second run. Again it will be Ishwar on strike. 4 couples to tie with 1 more run. That is 9 from 4 makes a win. Will it be Torrent Pharma or Laurus Unit 2? Seems like he got it over. My goodness, that has resulted as a run between the wickets, which means the new batter will be on strike. There is no other choice except hitting the boundary for Prasad now. But being left-handed, there will be more protection on the boundary ropes. 4 runs, in fact 5 runs came off the first 3 balls. 7 to tie, 8 to win. Laurus Unit 2 will be out of the tournament if they can't chase the target. If they can, Torrent Pharma will leave the tournament. So need to see who is the one doing it. Everyone standing on their toes. Dali Naidu wants his men to be at the right places. Mid-wicket is up. Square leg, fine leg, 3 of them standing on the boundary line. And also long on and long off. Mid-on stays a bit wide. Short covers has been put. Fielder at point. And short third man as well. Wants to punish down the right side, but this is the impact. The presence of a left-hander can create these runs. They might hit or not. They can also come in straws. A wide has come under pressure. Dali Naidu has offered 6 runs. He has to save 7 from 3. The fielder turns out to be a bit deeper. Not a convincing stroke, and that's the reason the fielder has been put a bit deeper there. Chance to make a run out. I think the throw has to be controlled. Because see, the fielder is asking the umpire. So some sort of appeal went on for a while. Which means a single came out that and 6 runs needed of the last 2 balls. Will it be a 4 or a couple or a 4? That's the target Ishwar could be looking for. And he doesn't mind for him if he hits a 6 and finishes. And Dali Naidu wants a dot on this. 2 balls hitting the deck can finish the things for Torrent Pharma. And this is a flavor of Pharmaceutical Cricket League Season 1. The result is not sure till the last ball. 6 needed from 2. A couple will make Ishwar to be on strike. A single makes Prasad to get off strike. Need to see how Dajanaidu responds on this. Slow ball does the magic there. My goodness, this is more than a wicket. Now it is the responsibility of Dajanaidu. He has to make sure that there won't be anything like a big shot. Sticking to the basics can do. They are celebrating early. I need to see whether these early celebrations are valid or not. 6 runs is needed at the last ball. 6 to win for the first time the target came in PCL. Dajanaidu now bowling to Ishwar. Coming round the stumps, Dajanaidu has decided. There we go, the finish is on. Dajanaidu holds the match till the last, giving a victory of 5 runs by his side. Laurus unit 2 are out of the tournament. Torrent Pharma will celebrate this as they enter the next phase of this tournament. That's the flavor of PCL that finds a result from the last ball. Tremendous victory. That's a great control, especially in the second half of this innings. In the first half it was comfortable for them. In the second half they got control, taking 5 wickets. Torrent Pharma. Hearty congratulations. And it's a tremendous game executed by Laurus Unit 2. They just came close to the target, lost on the last ball. So just stay tuned, we'll get back to the presentation. Yes, time for the presentation. So to make this with more pleasure, I invite our honorable guest at the moment. It is Mr. Kondru Ramu, Sales Executive from Micro Express, we invite you. Hearty congratulations, Torrent Pharma. You held the nerves till the last. From a situation where it was like a loss, you made a win. Yes, let us invite our valuable guest at the moment from Micro Express, Mr. Kondru Ramu, the sales executive, comes in. And it is a big pleasure to have you. Okay, we'll proceed with the man of the match. And of course, you know the star performer in the game, the 4-wicket taker, Venky. The captain, right? 3 overs, 4 for 14, captain late from the front. So I request Mr. Ramu to offer firstly the trophy. Followed by cash prize of ₹1,000 check. Big claps to him, to the star performer. 3 overs, 4 for 14. Who changed the entire view of the game? Yes, congratulations, Venky. So, ee winning meeku ela anpistundi?
This is speechless performance, entire team. I can't speak about this innings because very, very crucial match. That is, I can't able to speak.
But try to speak about your performance. You are the first bowler to take 2 wickets of the first 2 balls in PCL. How did you plan before starting?
That is, that credit goes to fielders. Their ball is definitely, when it's in the sky, they will take easily. That is credit to entire fielders only, not like me. Okay.
Yes, I could feel that you are able to speak, but what you said is right, the fielders have done, and your teamwork led by you is successful. Hearty congratulations, and I wish you all the best for the next level games. So thank you so much, Mr. Ramu, for joining us. We'll complete this with a team photo, and captains will be ready. You come at the center for the toss. Captains, please start walking.